over peace. Never knew time till I came to rest. Got a couple real homies and they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die upon the block. With a and the vultures fly. And I watch for my life to stop. Hard to see in the cold night. When it's cold at night and my soul in ice. Gotta be when I'm holding tight. And I hold the lights. Get a poltergeist. But real homies never turn they back. My homies listen all these tracks. My homies all rapping mad. We rolling out like Cadillac. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Life feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Life feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 West side, east side, north side.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Here we go. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Portland, Taj Gibson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Vucevic in the five roaming the paint. Rose gets to Aldridge. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Marcus Aldridge, a polished mid-range shooter as well. He's working on expanding his range out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? Last season he made over 10 times more threes than the season before. He made them at an impressive clip, too. I think it's something he should keep as part of his pattern.
Rose passes to Aldridge. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Gibson the screen. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York. Rose dishes to Aldridge. Ariza goes in. Vucevic against Aldridge. A jump hook. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Favors got his first points of the game. Jackson again throws. Jackson gets to Vucevic. Back to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rose goes in. Passes it to Favors. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Jackson kicks to Anthony. Fires from 18. And again, it's Portland converted.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Fingers with the screen. Rose attacking. 9 feet out. Favors can't get it to go. Inside. The 11-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Rose kicks to Aldridge. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's Gibson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And they will call over the back on the play.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And Portland making a change here. Morris is checked in.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. They're shooting to get this game underway. Anthony down low. Ariza covering. Anthony, the pass to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They were fearless, Clark, going inside. Led the NBA last season on points off drives.
Well, you know, I like to say you got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down and get to the rim.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Biombo checks in for Taj Gibson. And it's Powell in for Caldwell Pope. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well in either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
He knows that he's a strong defender. And so last year, his claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. '76ers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Stolen by Jackson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's stolen by Ariza. Fast break, Philadelphia. Rose has capped the ball. And Matthews gets to Ariza. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Anthony dishes to Powell. Portland moving the ball around. The feed now to Carmelo. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
Listen, he has a chance to be considered the best two-way player at his position, and not sure if he is the clear-cut winner of that debate, but he is in the conversation.
Aldridge's shot is good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Jackson kicks to Powell. Pass to Morris. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Morris has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, so much emotion is going to go through his head tonight in this one. I mean, playing in your hometown can be a bit of a nerve-wracking experience. But after that initial few possessions, I guarantee you he'll settle in and play how he normally does. So he'll be noticing the cheering section of his friends and family that will be going crazy with each score.
Outside Anthony. Back to Jackson. Anthony again for a reason. Outside for Jackson. Portland needs to get off a shot. Anthony's shot is off.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Jackson. Following the score by Derrick Rose. Jackson with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Powell kicks to Morris. And stolen by Favors. Pull up Jay. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And it's slammed in by Ariza.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Powell. Portland again missing. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Larry. The rebound by Anderson.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Marshall inside the three-point line. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 6. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
They've got Myers Leonard. He's out there with Ian Mahinmi. Ish Smith is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Daniels and the two-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Vucevic. And yes, sir, that one drops. Caldwell Pope's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Trailblazers.
And as good as Vucevic is on offense, guys, he's doing everything he can to catch up on his defense. Huge size and wingspan works to his advantage, although the subpar athleticism hinders him a bit. But, for example, he's averaged less than 1 block per game for his career, mostly because even though he's a 7-footer, he plays well below the rim.
Smith for three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
If they get in every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pass to Vucevic. Goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Covington pass to Daniels. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mahoney. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Myers Leonard. Lisa comes in for Robert Covington. Wesley Matthews checked in for Troy Daniels. And it's Rose in for Smith. Derek Favors checked in for Ian Mahimi. The 76ers leading by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
And with Rose again, he showed flashes last season of his level of play, Clark, before the injury.
Yeah, exactly. And you hate to see any player go down with injuries, especially a talent like Derrick Rose. He still needs to show that he can regain that high level of NBA play for an entire season. I think that's just a matter of time.
Here's Gibson. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Rose dishes to Albert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Some great play by LaMarcus Aldridge tonight. He's got 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
And Portland making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
The drive by Vucevic. Jackson has the open look. Portland again missing. The 76ers leading by 8. Rose, that's good. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injury. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. It's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Jackson again throws. It's Jackson with the drive. Gibson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Gibson's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, back to D. Rose. He grew up in a really dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's south side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
And Matthews kicks to Aldridge. And counted from 19 feet away. Aldridge has got 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
So wide open look here for Anthony. Here's Gibson. Out to Anthony. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Anthony kicks to Caldwell Pope. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Catching up in the changes for Portland. Morris is checked in for Gibson. And it's Powell in for Caldwell Pope. Anthony can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection. He was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years. Was really indoctrinated around the Spurs. Directed business Clark before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too. A mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time. But no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while. International player. Rose kicks to Aldridge. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Biombo is checked in for Vucevic. Here's Jackson. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game. A minute 42 left in the first half. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And stolen by Biombo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's tipped. Rose with the ball. 8 points for him. Here's Aldridge. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Jackson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Morris passes to Carmelo. Great D that time from Favors.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Matthews goes in. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
The 76ers leading by 6. The baseline jam. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Anderson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Kendall Marshall comes in for Jackson. Philadelphia with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot to end this cold run. Here's Mahimi. No dice from 9 feet out.
You know, they don't score on the...
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. 76ers ahead, up 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, fronting, doubling, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he has a lot more to his totals after the break.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. They've got Vucevic. Anthony out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Jackson at the 1. Gibson the screen. Jackson dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Vucevic is screen on Ariza. Anthony drives in. Just 5 on the clock. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Favors. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 6th assist on the night.
Clark.
You know, Clark, the thing I like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around for that.
Jackson kicks to Vucevic. And Portland again with the bucket. 90 seconds now into the second half.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time, could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Trailblazers trailed by 5.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget. Sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
It's Jackson with the drive. Shot clock at 6. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. No good from 18. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Favors with the screen. Outside Rose.
Everybody stop. I mean, just take a minute to admire what we just saw.
The supreme flush. You're right. Beautiful.
Guarantee you will not see anything better than that tonight. I promise you that.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. He's covered by Favors. Rose passes to Ariza. Favors trying to break free. Ariza no luck. Over the 76ers, though.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of assist.
Jackson again throws. Outside Jackson. Launches it. And the Trailblazers another 3.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There's the pick. Rose kicks to Aldridge. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they need it in a game that was so tight.
Portland trailing here. Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. Outside Anthony. Rose against Jackson. Dishes it to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And one thing about Nikola Vucevic, he owns the boards. Posted a top 10 double-digit average in each of the past 3 seasons. Plus, he's equally adept on both the offensive and defensive play.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Markieff Morris is checked in for Gibson. Anderson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Now he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Well, Greg, you were talking about watching Vucevic. He doesn't have the athleticism to beat people with the ball on rebounds, but he does have an exceptional ability to box out well. He's got that long reach. He can make steals.
Good technique, really great size, and a hunger to chase down the rebound. So you don't have to jump high to rebound effectively. As a matter of fact, Kevin, most outstanding rebounders are not high risers. They're quick jumpers, they're strong, and they pursue the pump.
That's a good point. Now Smith. He kicks to Mahinmi. The rebound by Anderson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Leonard, no luck. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Smith penetrating. A shot by Mahinmi, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Mahinmi. Isa comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Matthews in for Troy Daniels. Morris a screen over to the left wing. For the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And for LaMarcus Aldridge, always praised for his terrific shooting. His rebounding, as we know, Greg, has always been fantastic. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged double-digit boards.
And that's why so many teams wanted him in this last free agency period. His ability to put points on the board as well as clean the boards. What a deadly combination.
Mahinmi's checked in for Philadelphia. Rose comes in for Ish Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Kicks it to Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. 76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. It's stolen by Morris. Ariza goes in. The 76ers have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
They set the screen. Marshall dishes to Bianca. His shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so here is Philadelphia. And playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. Shoots from 12. Here's Mahimi. Biombo with the block. He got it up. Got it off in time, but it's no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 7. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. The 76ers lead. Rose is out there with Matthews. And it's Trevor Ariza. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Favors in the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Driving high to throw that.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Rose goes in. Shot from 12. And he gets the bucket. And that's 23 points for Aldridge.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was the sweetest hunt.
Jackson passes to Anthony. Back to Jackson. There's a screen. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portland. Feeds to Anthony. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic setting the pick for Jackson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket. And guys, Reggie Jackson is at the end of a yo-yo last season. He starts in Oklahoma for an injured Westbrook. Westbrook comes back, sends Jackson to the bench. Then Oklahoma sends Jackson to Detroit, where he fills in for another injured starter in Brandon Jennings for the rest of the year.
Here's Anthony. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Getting back to Jackson, he showed several times last season that he has that starter ability. The Thunder knew they wouldn't have the money to re-sign him, Clark, in free agency, so they traded him to avoid losing him for nothing.
Yeah, that's a good move. With the Pistons, Jackson finished the season strong, while the Thunder, without Jackson or Durant's contributions, missed the playoffs for the first time in years.
Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. They now take the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
He feeds it to Vucevic. Jackson gets to Vucevic. Knocked loose. Matthews with the steal. Now the pass to Aldridge. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Aldridge has got 6 in the quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Jackson. The dish to Carmelo. Shoots from 12. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
Side out.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the 76ers call time here.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game. Molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Shot clock at 6. Jackson dishes to Vucevic. Here's Anthony, plenty of space. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway he had to adapt.
That's a great fadeaway to ball from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier.
Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Jackson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Vucevic is screen on Rose. Jackson passes to Vucevic. Nice work there coming off the screen. And now a 4-point Portland lead. Here's Rose. Here's Favors. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Outside Anthony. And no good as it rattles out. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Kicks it out to Ariza. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. And here are the 76ers now. Rose can't hit. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Pick by Vucevic. Shot off the pick. Misses off the left eye. And now Philadelphia on the break. And Matthews gets it to go. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He has 23 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the 76ers.
He did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Both good from the line that time.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does. Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. That's 28 points for Carmelo Anthony. And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 4. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Philadelphia. Rose gets to a reason. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
Vucevic is 3-on-4. Powell gets to Jackson. Trailblazers moving the ball.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Jackson. He has 8 points and 9 assists. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great year for his teammates as well as the opponent. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Anthony left side. Just 5 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Rose. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And it's off from 3-point range.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Jumbo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Morris comes in for Taj Gibson. Anderson, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Marshall in for Powell.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And that one's good by Aldridge. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Jackson. Now the 76ers with it. And here's Rose. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.